Hello, my name is Heidi Barrea, and I am a primary teacher for the Buffalo Public Schools, and I'm here to teach a phonics lesson on long A, silent E. Our objective today for this lesson is to learn how to say, read, and write long A words with the silent E pattern. Some of the materials that you will need for this lesson are a highlighter or a light-colored pencil, or a light-colored crayon, a pencil, a mirror if you have that handy, your phoneme graphing map. If you don't have a phoneme graphing map, you can just use a piece of paper that has boxes on it, some pennies or some colored discs if you have those, and a mirror if possible. So when we're talking about the long A, silent E, one of our picture clues, is an acorn. Can you say acorn? Good job saying acorn. Now say the first sound in acorn. That sound is A. Can you say A? Excellent. So acorn starts with the A sound. Cane has A in the middle of it. So long A can come at the beginning of the word, or it can come in the middle of the word, as in cane. Try that one more time. A. Excellent job making the A sound. Now we're going to talk about what your mouth looks like when you're making the A sound. The front part of your tongue is in the middle of your mouth. Your lips are flat and your mouth is slightly opened, like this picture right here. Your voice box is activated, so that means that when you put your hand on your voice box, you're going to feel a vibration. So everybody put your hand on your voice box and say A with me. Ready? A. You should have felt the vibration in your throat from your voice box. When you say a vowel sound, you can keep saying the vowel sound until you're out of breath, sort of like you're singing. So let's try that one more time. Put your hand on your throat and say A. You can keep saying it until your breath is gone. We're going to go on now to our phonemic awareness part of our lesson. This is where we just talk about the sounds that we hear in the words. This is a picture of a roller coaster. When you go on a roller coaster, at the beginning is right here. Then when you go up the hill, it's the middle, and when you go down the hill, it's at the end of the roller coaster. So when we're doing our words, we're going to talk about the beginning, the middle, and the ending sounds of our words. We're going to try the first one together. This is a tack. We want to isolate that middle sound. So let's do our roller coaster. Ready? Tack. What's that sound in the middle there? You're right, it's A. Now I want you to take that A sound and I want you to make it A. Ache. What's our new word? Take. You are correct. Let's try another one. You did a great job. This is a picture of a hat. Say hat. Good job. Now let's say the sounds in the hat using our roller coaster. At. What's that middle sound? A. Super job. We're going to change that A to an A. Ready? Ate. What's our new word? Hate. You are correct. Our new word is hate. Now we're going to try some more, but we're going to do it without a picture clue. We're just going to use our listening ears. Here we go, boys and girls. My word is lack. Say the sounds in lack using our roller coaster. Lack. What's that sound in the middle? You're right, it's A. We're going to change the A to an A. Say our new word, lake. Excellent job. Next one, our word is Mac. Say Mac. Good job saying Mac. Say Mac on the roller coaster. Mac. What's our middle sound? A. Excellent. Change that A to an A. Our new word is make. Make. Excellent job. One more to go. Say back. Good job saying back. Now say back on the roller coaster. Back. Excellent. What's that middle sound? A. Change that A to an A. What's our new word? Bake. What's our word? Bake. You guys did awesome with our phonemic awareness part. That's not easy to change the middle sound in a word. Now just a reminder, this is what your mouth should look like when you're making the A sound. Your mouth is slightly open, your tongue is in the middle of your mouth, your voice box is activated, that means you can feel it vibrate, and your mouth is open just a little. Listen again, A. Take a mirror and look at your mouth and practice saying the A sound. Make sure your mouth looks just like this mouth here and my mouth here. A. Excellent job practicing the A sound. Okay, before we can get started writing some words, I need to talk about the magic E rule. When you have a magic E at the end of the word, it changes the way we say the vowel sound. So this word right here, this word right here is can. When you put that magic E, it connects with the A and it makes the A say A, its name. So my new word is cane. When you see this word, this is Maz. That's a silly word. But if we put E on the end, it makes the A say A, and our new word is maze. Look at this word. If we take off the yellow E, the word is tap. If we add the silent E, it makes the A say A, and my new word is tape. So remember the rule for the silent E. When you add it to the end of a word, it makes the vowel say its name. And here we go. We're going to write some words now on our phoneme graphing map. So this is a cane. The first thing we have to do is say the word. So everybody say cane. Cane. Nice job. Now say the sounds in cane. K, A, N. Excellent job saying the sounds in cane. There were 3 sounds, so we have to put out 3 discs for the word. Now I'm going to slide the discs out of the way and I'm going to write the grapheme or the letter or letters that stand for that sound. So the first sound is K. I slide it up and I write a C. K also makes the K sound, but for this word we're going to write a C. This is A. I slide up my next colored circle and I put an A here. And this ending sound is N. I'm going to slide up my N and I'm going to write an N, which represents the N sound. But my word right now says can. I need to put my magic E in there. When I'm using my phoneme graphing map, I need to make sure that I make my E smaller than my other letters. That reminds me that my E is making my A say A. And then when I write it on the line, I write my E exactly like my other letters to show that I have made a word. When we come back, we're going to do some more phoneme graphing with silent E. Hi, this is Heidi Barrea back again talking about our phonics lesson, long A, silent E. We left off with our phoneme graphing map and we're going to pick up right where we left off with our word gate. So here we go. Everybody say the word gate. Great job saying the word gate. Now let's say the sounds in gate. G, 8. How many sounds? Super. 3 sounds. So I need to make sure that I put 3 circles on my phoneme graphing map to show that the word gate has 3 sounds. We're going to slide up the first sound, which is G, and we're going to write the G. We're going to slide up the next sound, which is A, and we're going to write an A. And we'll slide up our last sound, which is the T, and we'll write a T. Right now my word says gat. I need to remember to put in my silent E and I write it small in the corner to show that it doesn't get to talk. And now I have the word gate. Now I'm going to write my word exactly how I would see it if I was reading it in a story or writing it in a sentence. And the E is the same size as all of my other letters. My word is gate. We have one more that we're going to practice together, and then we're going to do a couple on our own. So this picture is cake. What's my picture? Good job saying cake. Let's say the sounds in cake. K, a, k. Excellent job. Let's do our circles to show how many sounds we have. We figured out that it was 3. So this is k, a, k. Now I slide up my first sound. Remember, the k sound is a C or a K. So in this case, we're going to write a C. My next sound is A. I'm going to write an A. My last sound is K, and in this case, the K sound is going to be a K. And what do I have to write now, boys and girls? You're right. I have to write the silent E. Excellent, because the E makes the A say A. Now I'm going to write the word exactly how I would see it in a sentence, just like that. And we have the word cake. Good job practicing writing long A, silent E with me. Now what we're going to do here is called word chaining. When you do word chaining, each word changes only one sound. So we're going to start with our first picture here of a cape. So it's going to be exactly like we did it before, but now we're using our phoneme graphing map, and we're going to be changing just one sound each time. So say the sounds in cape with me. K, a, p. 3 sounds. Good job. We're going to K, a, p. Super job. Now I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Whoops. I'm going to slide this down, and I'm going to write K. I'm going to slide this down and write A, and slide my next sound down, which is P, and I'm going to write a P. Remember, we have to put our silent E in our box here when we're writing long A, silent E, and then we write our word. Mrs. Barrea's fingers are not working today. There we go. And I have to close off my A to make sure that doesn't look like a U. So there's my word cape. Now I have to put cape back up here, and this is my new word. It's shape. Let's say the sounds in shape. Sh, ape. Sh is a digraph. It's 2 letters put together to make one sound. So which sound are we going to change from cape? Now we want shape. Is it our beginning, our middle, or our end? Good job. It is the beginning sound. So we're going to change the beginning sound to sh. Now it's the same thing. Slide down the sound and then write the grapheme or the letters. This is A, and I'm going to write A, and this is P, and I'm going to write P. And what did I forget? Good job, boys and girls. Silent E to make the A say A. And then I write my word just as I would see it in a sentence. Excellent job. Now I'm going to show you how to do this on an actual phoneme graphing map. So we had the word shape. My next picture is shake. Say the sounds in shake. Sh, ache. Good job. 3 sounds again. Which sound am I changing? The beginning, the middle, or the end? I'm going to change the ending sound. So to do that, I'm going to move my yellow disc and then put in my red one, whoop, to show my new sound for k. Now I'm going to slide my discs out of the way. A, k, and put in my silent E, then write my word at the end of my row for shake. My next word is make. Let's say the sounds in make. Ache. 3 sounds again. Which sound am I changing? The beginning, the middle, or the end? You are correct. I'm changing the beginning sound. So I slide my disc out of the way to show that I've changed the beginning sound. Now I have to slide them down and write the graphemes or letters that stand for those sounds. A, k, silent E, then write my word. On the last line. And we just did some word chaining. Very nice job, boys and girls. Okay, now this part of the lesson is called dictation. I'm going to say the word and you're going to use everything that we've learned to write the word. This boy is pointing to his name. Say name, say the sounds, and then write the word. Good job writing the word. I'm going to write it up for you to show you what your paper should look like. Name. Excellent. This is a plate. Say the sounds in plate. P, l, 8. This one has 4 sounds. Don't let it trick you. Go ahead and write the word plate. Nice job writing the word plate, boys and girls. I'm going to write the word plate up here for you. Check your papers as I write the word plate. I will see you back and we will do the word grape after this break. Hi, this is Heidi Barrea again, back with the long A, silent E phonics lesson. And when I left you last, we were doing some dictation, where we were using all the skills that we have learned for long A, silent E, and putting them together so that we can write our words independently. So our last word that we're going to write is the word grape. Let's say the sounds in grape. G, R, A, P. Again, that one has 4 sounds. Don't let it trick you. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to get that on your paper, and then I'm going to go ahead and write it up here on the board for you. I see some people have it written down already. Great job writing grape. Remember that that G comes underneath that line, and so does the P. And this is our word, grape. Now we're going to take all of the words that we just practiced, name, plate, and grape, and we're going to put them with some other words, and we're going to do a sentence. My sentence is, Kate gave the grape a name. Can you say that sentence with me? Kate gave the grape a name. Good job. Now let's use our fingers and count the words so we remember how many words we have to put on our paper. Kate gave the grape a name. 6 words. That's a lot of words. Remember when you're writing your words to use your proper capitalization and punctuation. I'll give you a couple of seconds to write that, and then I'm going to go ahead and start writing it up here. And you can check your papers while I'm writing the sentence also. Kate is the first word, so we need to start with a capital letter. It's also a person's name. Gave. The. Grape. A name. Now I told you something, so in a telling sentence you always have to put a period. Kate gave the grape a name. Great job writing your sentences, boys and girls, and using all the skills that we have learned to write that sentence. Now we're going to practice some reading. So remember, A is at the beginning of acorn and in the middle of cane. So we're going to be listening for the A sound in our story, and the story title is Kate and Jane. So in our story, we're going to go ahead and highlight all of the words that say A. And we're going to remember that we want to find the words that have the silent E at the end. So here we go. The title is Kate and Jane. Kate and Jane both say A with a silent E. Here's our first sentence. Kate baked a cake. Give me a long A word for sentence 1. Kate, cake, and baked. Great job. Here's our next sentence. She put the cake on a plate. Excellent job. Give me a long A word for that sentence. Cake and plate. Excellent. Here's our next sentence. Kate put a name on the top of the cake. Give me a long A word for that sentence. Name, Kate, and cake. Super job. Our next sentence. The name was Jane. A long A word in that sentence. Name and Jane. Great job, boys and girls. You are doing awesome. Our next sentence is a little bit longer. Jane likes grapes. So Kate spelled the name with grapes. What are the long A words in that sentence? Grapes is one. Super. And Jane. Kate. Name. And you are right, grapes. Kate gives the cake she made to Jane. Long A words. Jane, made, Kate, and cake. Jane likes the cake Kate made for her. Long A words in that sentence are made. You are correct. Good job. Cake, Kate, and Jane. Good job. You are noticing that a lot of these words are repeated. Super. Our next sentence is Jane likes the grapes on top of the cake. Long A words in that sentence are Jane. You are correct. Grapes and cake. In our last sentence, Jane is happy that Kate made her cake. Jane is a long A word. Good job. That is not a long A word because it doesn't have that silent E and it doesn't say A. Good try though. Find another long A word. Cake, made, and Kate. Excellent job. Now we're going to read the whole story with expression. Ready? Here we go. Kate and Jane. Kate baked a cake. She put the cake on a plate. Kate put a name on top of the cake. The name was Jane. Jane likes grapes, so Kate spelled the name with grapes. Kate gives the cake she made to Jane. Jane likes the cake Kate made for her. Jane likes the grapes on top of the cake. Jane is happy that Kate made her cake. Excellent job reading. Now we're going to do something a little bit harder. I have a question here. Where did Kate put the cake? We're going to have to go back to the story and see if we can find that answer. And I'm going to circle it. I'm going to try to circle it with red. Here we go. Where did Jane put the cake? I think she right here is talking about, where did Kate put the cake? Not Jane. I'm sorry, Mrs. Barrea made a mistake there. She is talking about Kate. So Kate put the cake on a plate. Where did Kate put the cake? If we were going to write that out to restate the question, we'd want to use Kate put the cake. So we have to start that out as our sentence starter. Kate put, and I need to finger space, so I'm going to leave a space there, the cake on the plate. Period. And thank you very much for paying attention during our long A, silent E phonics lessons. You guys did a great job, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Barrea saying goodbye.